The power of people, how relationships shape your life, the hidden impact, how others affect your success and happiness. Introduction. The power of people, why this book will change your life. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise effortlessly in life, while others struggle no matter how hard they try? What if I told you that one of the biggest factors shaping your success, happiness, and well-being isn't just your hard work or intelligence, but the people you surround yourself with? This book is about them. The people who either lift you up or pull you down, who either fuel your dreams or plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Whether you realize it or not, the relationships in your life have an invisible yet undeniable impact on your thoughts, emotions, and future. The right people can inspire you, push you forward, and help you unlock your greatest potential. But the wrong people? They can drain your energy, shake your confidence, and keep you trapped in a cycle of negativity. Think about this. How many times have you felt excited about a goal, only to have someone dismiss it or make you question yourself? On the flip side, have you ever felt uncertain, but then someone's belief in you gave you the courage to take action? That's the power of people. And whether you thrive or struggle depends largely on the kind of people you let into your life. This isn't just a theory, it's backed by science. Studies show that emotions, habits, and even success are contagious. The mindset of those around you influences your own, often without you even realizing it. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, doubt, and discouragement, your brain absorbs it like a sponge. But if you fill your life with encouraging, motivated, and supportive people, you naturally start to think, act, and grow like them. This book will show you why and how the people in your life are shaping you, for better or worse. More importantly, it will teach you how to take control. You'll learn how to identify the right people, those who bring out the best in you, how to recognize and distance yourself from toxic influences, how to build a powerful support system that fuels your growth, how to become a positive influence for others, creating a ripple effect of success. This isn't just another self-help book. It's a life-changing manual on the single most important factor in your personal and professional success: your relationships. By the time you finish this book, you will have a clear roadmap to transforming your social environment, protecting your energy, and surrounding yourself with people who truly elevate your life. The choice is yours. You can continue allowing others to unconsciously shape your future, or you can take control. Starting today, are you ready to unlock the power of people and change your life forever? Then let's begin. Chapter 1. The Science of Positive Influence. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt at ease because the people around you were warm, welcoming, and full of positive energy? Or on the other hand, have you ever found yourself in a conversation where someone's negativity left you feeling drained and exhausted? This isn't just in your mind. There's real science behind how the people around us shape our emotions, thoughts, and even our success in life. In this chapter, we're going to explore how good people uplift us and why their influence is so powerful. We'll also look at how positive relationships improve our mental and emotional health, boost our confidence, and help us navigate life's challenges. One of the biggest reasons we absorb the emotions of those around us is because of something called mirror neurons. These are special brain cells that make us unconsciously mimic the behaviors, attitudes, and even emotions of the people we spend time with. If you're around happy, kind, and motivated people, you naturally start feeling more optimistic and energized. But if you're constantly surrounded by negativity, criticism, and doubt, your brain picks up on that too, making you feel more stressed and discouraged. Scientists have studied this effect in depth. Research from Yale University found that happiness is contagious. It spreads through social circles up to 3 degrees. That means if you have a happy and positive friend, their joy can influence you. Even more amazing, that happiness can continue spreading to your friend's friend's friend, even if you don't know them personally. This shows just how powerful human connections are, and why surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most important decisions you can make. But the benefits of good people in our lives go far beyond just feeling happy. Positive relationships have a direct impact on our physical health as well. The Harvard study of adult development, which has followed people for more than 80 years, found that the single biggest predictor of long-term happiness and health isn't wealth, success, or fame, it's the quality of our relationships. People with strong, supportive social connections tend to live longer, experience less stress, and recover faster from hardships. On the other hand, those who are isolated or constantly exposed to negativity are more likely to suffer from anxiety, depression, and even physical illnesses. Another key factor in how good people affect our lives is the power of encouragement. Positive words and support don't just make us feel better in the moment, they actually change the way our brains function. When someone believes in us and expresses that belief, our brain releases dopamine, a chemical that boosts motivation and confidence. This is why students who receive encouragement from teachers tend to perform better, and why people who have a supportive mentor are more likely to succeed in their careers. When we feel supported and valued, we naturally push ourselves to achieve more. But influence isn't one-sided. Just as we are shaped by those around us, we also have the power to influence others. Every day, we have the opportunity to be a source of positivity for someone else, through kindness, support, or simply listening when they need it. The more we surround ourselves with good people, the more we absorb their energy, and the more we naturally become that kind of person for others. So what does this mean for you? It means that if you want to live a happier, more fulfilling life, the first step is to be mindful of the people you allow into your world. Spend time with those who inspire you, who encourage you, and who genuinely care about your growth. And just as importantly, be that person for others. In Chapter 1, we learned that the people we surround ourselves with are not just part of our lives. They actively shape our thoughts, emotions, and even our future. Science proves that positivity is contagious, and being around uplifting individuals can boost our confidence, motivation, and overall well-being. On the other hand, negative influences can drain our energy, create self-doubt, and hold us back from reaching our full potential. The key takeaway is simple. If we want to live a fulfilling and successful life, we must be mindful of who we allow into our inner circle. But influence isn't a one-way street. Just as we absorb the energy of those around us, we also have the power to influence others. By choosing to be a source of encouragement, kindness, and support, we not only uplift ourselves, but also create a ripple effect that can inspire the people around us. In the chapters ahead, we'll dive deeper into how good people help us grow, how negative relationships impact our mindset, and how we can take control of our social environment to build a life filled with positivity and purpose. As we continue through this book, we'll explore how good people shape our mindset, how negative influences hold us back, and how we can take control of the relationships that define our lives. Because at the end of the day, the people we surround ourselves with don't just affect us, they shape who we become. Chapter 2: The Transformative Power of Good People in Our Lives. The people around you shape your destiny. Pause for a moment and think about your life. Are you where you want to be? Do you feel inspired, motivated, and supported? Or do you often feel drained, discouraged, or stuck in a cycle of self-doubt? Now, consider this. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? We'll also discuss how to identify these people, nurture these relationships, and, most importantly, become a source of positive influence yourself. By the end of this chapter, you'll have a clear understanding of why choosing the right people is not just important, it's life-changing. The science behind human influence. We like to think of ourselves as independent thinkers, making decisions based on our own logic and reasoning. But psychology tells a different story. Humans are wired to be influenced by those around them. This isn't just a theory. It's backed by science. 1. Mirror neurons. Your brain copies those around you. Neuroscientists have discovered that our brains contain mirror neurons. Mirror neurons, cells that automatically imitate the behaviors, emotions, and attitudes of the people around us. If you're surrounded by driven, positive people, your brain will naturally adopt their mindset, making you more motivated and confident. If you're around negative, unmotivated people, your brain will absorb their energy, making you feel discouraged and uninspired. This means your environment shapes your thoughts, even when you're not aware of it. Second, emotional contagion. The spread of energy. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the energy? Whether it was uplifting and exciting or tense and heavy, that's because emotions are contagious. Studies show that if you spend time with happy, optimistic people, your brain will start to produce more positive emotions. On the other hand, constant exposure to negativity will slowly drain your emotional energy. Next point is that social proof. We adopt the habits of our circle. People tend to conform to the behaviors of their social group. If your friends prioritize personal growth, reading, and fitness, you're more likely to develop those habits. If your environment normalizes procrastination, complaining, and self-doubt, you'll unconsciously pick up those patterns. These scientific principles prove that your social circle is shaping your habits, thoughts, and future, whether you realize it or not. The life-changing benefits of being around good people. Good people don't just make you feel better, they make you better. They contribute to your life in ways that are both visible and invisible, helping you grow into the best version of yourself. 1. They push you beyond your comfort zone. A true friend or mentor won't let you stay stagnant. They'll encourage you to chase bigger goals, overcome self-doubt, develop habits that lead to success. They don't let you settle for mediocrity. They remind you of your potential and hold you accountable to your dreams. 2. They provide emotional support during hard times. Life isn't always easy. We all face setbacks, failures, and moments of uncertainty. But when you have good people around you, those challenges don't feel as overwhelming. A strong support system reminds you that failures are temporary, helps you see lessons in difficult experiences, keeps you focused on solutions rather than problems. 3. They celebrate your success without jealousy. Not everyone is happy when you succeed. Some people will secretly hope for your failure. But good people genuinely celebrate your victories, no matter how big or small. They uplift, support, and remind you that your achievements matter. 4. They inspire you by example. One of the most powerful forms of influence is leading by example. When you surround yourself with people who are constantly improving, learning, and striving for more, their actions naturally inspire you to do the same. You begin to think, if they can do it, why not me? 5. They protect your mental and emotional well-being. Negative relationships create stress, self-doubt, and even physical health issues. But good relationships reduce stress, boost confidence, and contribute to overall well-being. Simply put, good people make life lighter, happier, and more fulfilling. Real-life stories of transformational relationships. 1. The teacher who saw potential. Albert Einstein was once told he would never amount to anything. But a single teacher saw his potential and encouraged him to think differently. That belief gave him the confidence to push boundaries and ultimately revolutionize science. 2. The mentor who changed a life. Oprah Winfrey often credits her mentor, Maya Angelou, for guiding her through difficult times. Maya's wisdom helped Oprah navigate challenges and become one of the most influential figures in media history. 3. The partnership that built an empire. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak had entirely different strengths. Jobs was a visionary, and Wozniak was a technical genius. But together, they built Apple, proving that the right people don't just support you. They multiply your potential. How to find and attract the right people. Now that you understand the power of good people, the next question is, how do you find them? 1. Put yourself in growth-oriented environments. Great people gather in places of learning, ambition, and growth. Attend seminars, workshops, or networking events where motivated individuals come together. 2. Be selective about who you spend time with. Not everyone deserves a place in your life. If someone consistently brings negativity, doubt, or discouragement, it may be time to step back. 3. Invest in meaningful relationships. Good relationships don't happen overnight. They require time, effort, and genuine connection. Make an effort to nurture friendships with people who uplift and inspire you. 4. Become the person you want to attract. If you want kind, ambitious, and supportive people in your life, be that kind of person yourself. Give encouragement, offer help, and create an environment where positivity thrives. And conclude the chapter by saying that the people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our thoughts, emotions, and future. Positive, supportive individuals uplift us, encourage growth, and help us navigate challenges with confidence. Their belief in us strengthens our own self-belief, pushing us towards success and fulfillment. In contrast, negative influences drain our energy, plant seeds of doubt, and hold us back from reaching our full potential. By consciously choosing relati, encourage growth, and help us navigate challenges with confidence. Their belief in us strengthens our own self-belief, pushing us towards success and fulfillment. In contrast, negative influences drain our energy, plant seeds of doubt, and hold us back from reaching our full potential. By consciously choosing relationships that inspire and empower us, we set ourselves on a path of continuous self-improvement and happiness. Your environment shapes your mindset, and your mindset shapes your destiny. If you want a better life, start by evaluating the company you keep. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, celebrate your successes, and help you become the best version of yourself. The right people don't just add to your life, they transform it. Make the choice today to cultivate relationships that bring out the best in you, and watch as your world changes for the better. Chapter 3. The silent damage of negative influences. How negative people slowly affect our lives. Not all damage is immediate or visible. Some of the most harmful influences in our lives work silently, shaping our thoughts, emotions, and actions over time. Negative people don't always appear toxic at first. They might be friends, colleagues, or even family members we trust. But little by little, their words, attitudes, and behaviors can plant doubt, fear, and limitations in our minds. Have you ever felt drained after spending time with someone? Have you ever second-guessed your dreams after hearing someone's discouraging words? These are signs that negative people are influencing your mindset. The damage they cause isn't always obvious, but over time, their impact can hold you back from happiness and success. In this chapter, we will explore the different types of negative people, how they manipulate and control our thoughts, why their influence is so powerful, how they limit our potential without us realizing it, steps to protect ourselves from toxic relationships. Understanding these patterns is the first step in breaking free. Let's begin by identifying the different types of negative people we may encounter. The different types of negative people. Not all negative people act the same way. Some are openly toxic, while others influence us in more subtle ways. Recognizing these patterns can help us identify harmful relationships and take control of our emotional well-being. 1. The constant critic. This person always finds faults in everything, your dreams, ideas, and even the way you live your life. Instead of offering constructive feedback, they focus on tearing you down. Their words may sound like, "Are you sure you can do this? I don't think you're experienced enough. That idea won't work. It's better to stay where you are. You always make mistakes. Maybe you should stop trying." Over time, their criticism can destroy your confidence and make you afraid to take risks or follow your passions. 2. The jealous competitor. This person secretly resents your success and growth. Instead of supporting you, they compete with you, sometimes openly, sometimes subtly. They might downplay your achievements, act supportive but feel bitter about your success, try to make you feel guilty for doing well. Their jealousy can make you question whether you deserve success or make you feel like you have to play small to avoid conflict. 3. The drama creator. Some people thrive on chaos and negativity. They gossip, exaggerate problems, and create unnecessary conflict. Instead of focusing on growth and solutions, they drag others into endless cycles of drama. Being around them can make you feel emotionally drained and distracted from your real goals. 4. The energy drainer. Some people don't even need to say anything negative. Just being around them feels exhausting. They constantly focus on problems, fear the worst, and bring a sense of heaviness to every conversation. If you leave an interaction with someone feeling tired instead of inspired, you might be dealing with an energy drainer. 5. The manipulative controller. These individuals use emotional manipulation to control others. They make you feel guilty for setting boundaries. Play the victim to gain sympathy. Use passive-aggressive comments to make you feel bad. Their goal is to keep you in their influence by making you doubt yourself. How negative people control our mindset. One of the most dangerous things about negative people is that their influence is gradual. We don't always realize the effect they have on us until we start feeling less confident in ourselves, more anxious and doubtful about the future, unmotivated to chase our goals, trapped in negativity and drama. The power of repeated messages. Our minds absorb repeated messages, whether they are positive or negative. If we constantly hear discouragement, criticism, and negativity, our subconscious starts to believe those things as truth. Over time, this limits our thinking and self-belief. For example, a child who constantly hears you're not smart enough will grow up doubting their intelligence. A friend who repeatedly says it's too risky might make you abandon a life-changing opportunity. A partner who always questions your abilities might make you lose confidence in yourself. This is why it's so important to be aware of the messages we absorb from the people around us. The hidden costs of negative relationships. 1. Lost opportunities. Negative people make you hesitant to take risks. Instead of embracing new opportunities, you second-guess yourself and let fear hold you back. This can stop you from pursuing careers, relationships, and dreams that could have changed your life. 2. Mental and emotional exhaustion. Being around negativity drains mental energy. When your mind is constantly filled with complaints, doubts, and drama, you have little energy left for creativity, focus, and self-improvement. 3. Increased stress and anxiety. Research shows that toxic relationships contribute to stress, anxiety, and even depression. The emotional weight of dealing with negativity can affect sleep, motivation, and overall happiness. 4. Damaged self-worth. Constant criticism and discouragement can erode your confidence over time. You may start to believe you are not good enough, even when you have the potential to achieve great things. 5. The risk of becoming negative yourself. Negativity is contagious. If you surround yourself with toxic individuals, you might start adopting their habits, attitudes, and limiting beliefs. Without realizing it, how to protect yourself from negative people. 1. Set boundaries. You don't have to cut people off completely, but you must limit their influence over your life. Learn to say no to toxic conversations, unnecessary drama, and discouraging advice. 2. Control what you absorb. If you can't completely avoid negative people, at least control how much you let their words affect you. Remind yourself, their fears are not my fears. Their doubts don't define my potential. I choose to focus on solutions, not problems. 3. Surround yourself with positive people. The best way to counter negativity is to increase positivity in your life. Spend time with people who encourage you, believe in you, and help you grow. The more positive people you have, the less power negativity will have over you. 4. Work on your inner strength. Developing a strong mindset helps you resist negative influences. Practices like reading empowering books, practicing gratitude, learning to think critically about what advice to accept, meditation and self-reflection. These habits will help you stay focused on growth and positivity, even when surrounded by negativity. Final thoughts. Choosing a life free from negativity. Negative people have the power to limit your dreams, lower your confidence, and drain your energy. But you also have a choice. You can let their words define you, or you can rise above them. You can stay stuck in negativity, or you can build a life filled with inspiration and success. You can remain surrounded by people who hold you back, or you can seek those who lift you up. Your happiness, success, and mental peace depend on the relationships you choose. Make the decision today to protect your energy, surround yourself with positive influences, and take control of your future. Chapter 4. The Emotional and Psychological Effects of Negative People. Introduction. The unseen damage of toxic relationships. The human mind is like a sponge. It absorbs everything around it, whether good or bad. When surrounded by positive influences, confidence flourishes and motivation increases. However, when negativity surrounds a person, the damage is often silent but deeply rooted. It affects emotions, self-esteem, and even physical well-being. Negative influences don't just make life unpleasant, they slowly shape identity, weaken mental strength, and create self-doubt. If left unchecked, toxic relationships lead to stress, anxiety, and a deep sense of helplessness. This chapter explores how negative people affect emotions and thoughts. The connection between toxic relationships and mental health struggles, and the way negativity fosters self-doubt. It also uncovers the dangers of emotional manipulation and provides steps to rebuild emotional strength and confidence. Understanding these effects is the first step toward protecting yourself. Once the damage is recognized, the path to emotional freedom becomes clearer. The emotional impact of negative people. At first, the effects of toxic people may seem minor. A few critical words here, an unsupportive comment there. It may not feel like a big deal. But over time, negativity accumulates, influencing thoughts, emotions, and even physical health. To begin with, stress and anxiety increase when surrounded by negativity. The brain reacts to toxic energy as a threat, activating the body's fight-or-flight response. As a result, the nervous system becomes overworked, making it harder to relax or think clearly. Even in calm moments, a lingering sense of unease remains, as though waiting for the next negative comment or conflict to arise. As time passes, self-confidence begins to erode. Negative individuals often disguise their discouragement as honest advice, making it difficult to recognize their influence. They may claim to be realistic or practical, but their words plant seeds of doubt. The once bold dreamer begins hesitating before taking action, questioning every decision. Alongside self-doubt, energy levels drop. Conversations that should be uplifting instead feel draining. The motivation to pursue dreams weakens as negativity creates mental and emotional exhaustion. Instead of focusing on growth, the mind becomes occupied with worries, criticisms, and unnecessary drama. At this point, the damage is already deep, but there is still hope. Awareness is the first step toward breaking free. The moment a person realizes the source of their emotional exhaustion, they can begin to take back control. The hidden psychological damage of toxic relationships. While the emotional effects of negativity are damaging, the psychological consequences run even deeper. Without realizing it, a person caught in a toxic environment may begin altering their behavior to avoid conflict or criticism. As negativity continues, fear of self-expression grows stronger. Speaking up feels risky, as past experiences have taught that sharing opinions might lead to rejection, ridicule, or conflict. Over time, personal identity starts fading. Instead of living authentically, decisions are made based on what will avoid negativity rather than what will lead to happiness. At the same time, self-worth begins to shrink. Words carry power, and when constantly exposed to criticism or discouragement, the subconscious mind starts believing those negative messages. Doubt creeps in, and eventually, even the strongest individuals begin to question their abilities. What makes this process even more dangerous is its gradual nature. Often, those trapped in toxic relationships don't even realize how much they've changed until they look back and see how far they've drifted from their former selves. But recognizing this shift is crucial. It marks the turning point toward reclaiming inner strength, breaking free from the cycle of negativity. Once the weight of negativity is acknowledged, the next step is to take action. The journey toward healing and self-empowerment begins with recognizing where the negativity is coming from. Reflection is key. Paying close attention to how certain interactions make one feel can provide insight into which relationships are draining and which are uplifting. After identifying the sources of negativity, it becomes important to challenge negative thoughts. Many limiting beliefs are not personal truths, but rather reflections of someone else's fears, doubts, or insecurities. Asking whether a thought is truly one's own or simply the result of external influence helps separate reality from false perceptions. Following this, setting emotional boundaries becomes essential. While it may not always be possible to completely remove toxic individuals from life, it is possible to control their impact. Limiting interactions, avoiding unnecessary conflicts, and learning to disengage from harmful conversations help create emotional distance. At the same time, surrounding oneself with positivity is just as important as removing negativity. Seeking out people who inspire, encourage, and uplift can transform mindset and energy. The more positive influence is present, the weaker negativity's grip becomes. Finally, strengthening the inner self lays the foundation for lasting change. Engaging in self-care, practicing gratitude, and focusing on personal growth help rebuild confidence and resilience. When self-worth is strong, negativity loses its power. Final thoughts. Reclaiming power over the mind, the influence of negative people goes beyond surface-level emotions. It affects how life is perceived, how decisions are made, and ultimately, how happiness is experienced. Left unaddressed, toxic relationships can lead to self-doubt, emotional exhaustion, and a fear of embracing one's true potential. But there is always a choice. It is possible to break free from negativity, rebuild confidence, and create an environment that nurtures growth and happiness. By recognizing toxic influences, setting boundaries, and prioritizing emotional well-being, a person can take back control of their thoughts, emotions, and future. Negativity may try to hold you back, but you hold the power to rise above it. Choose to step forward with confidence, embrace positivity, and build a life that reflects your true worth. Chapter 5. The Power of Positive Influence in Transforming Lives. How positive people shape our growth throughout life. Every interaction leaves an imprint on the mind. Some people leave behind doubt and discouragement, while others plant seeds of hope, motivation, and confidence. The presence of positive individuals is like sunlight to a growing tree, nurturing, strengthening, and guiding us toward reaching our fullest potential. The impact of good people extends far beyond their kind words or gestures. They inspire us to dream bigger, support us through challenges, and remind us of our worth when we begin to doubt ourselves. Their belief in us can often be the missing piece that pushes us toward success. In this chapter, we will explore how positive influences help us grow emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. We will also uncover the habits and traits of uplifting individuals and learn how to cultivate a supportive environment that nurtures success and happiness. The emotional uplift of positive relationships. From the moment we interact with someone, their energy affects us. Positive people radiate warmth, optimism, and encouragement, making every encounter a source of emotional strength. Their presence alone can transform a bad day into a hopeful one. When surrounded by good influences, stress levels decrease and a sense of security grows. Instead of feeling anxious or burdened by negativity, the mind becomes lighter, allowing space for creativity and problem solving. Conversations shift from complaints and criticism to discussions about solutions, dreams, and possibilities. Over time, confidence begins to flourish. Supportive individuals remind us of our strengths and potential, reinforcing our belief in ourselves. Their encouragement provides reassurance during moments of self-doubt, preventing us from being consumed by fear or uncertainty. Moreover, their kindness fosters emotional resilience. Life is full of challenges, but with the right people by our side, setbacks feel less overwhelming. Instead of drowning in difficulties, we learn to view them as stepping stones toward personal growth. The mental and psychological strength gained from good people, while emotions are the first to be affected by positive influences, the mind also undergoes a transformation. The way we think, process challenges, and approach life is deeply influenced by those we surround ourselves with. Being around people with a growth mindset encourages intellectual and personal development. Conversations with them are filled with knowledge, wisdom, and thought-provoking ideas that expand perspectives. They introduce us to new ways of thinking, challenge limiting beliefs, and push us toward continuous self-improvement. Additionally, positive relationships teach emotional intelligence. Good people are often great listeners and communicators, helping us understand our own emotions better. They encourage self-reflection, allowing us to identify areas for growth without judgment. One of the most powerful aspects of positive influence is the way it rewires the brain. When constantly exposed to encouragement and motivation, the mind begins to adopt those patterns of thinking. Instead of dwelling on fears, failures, or limitations, we start focusing on possibilities, progress, and achievements. With time, the mental shift becomes permanent. Optimism replaces doubt, determination replaces hesitation, and gratitude replaces resentment. This newfound strength allows us to navigate life with a sense of purpose and confidence. The spiritual and moral growth fostered by positive people, beyond emotions and intellect, positive influences also contribute to spiritual and moral growth. Their presence teaches the value of kindness, gratitude, and compassion, shaping character in profound ways. Creating a positive environment for growth. Beyond personal relationships, the environment we create plays a crucial role in shaping our mindset. The people we interact with daily, the content we consume, and the habits we develop all contribute to our emotional and psychological state. Curating a positive environment begins with intentional choices. Seeking out mentors, reading books that inspire, and engaging in activities that promote self-growth create a foundation for success. Surrounding ourselves with communities that share our values and ambitions reinforces motivation and resilience. Additionally, practicing gratitude amplifies positivity. When we focus on what's going well, rather than dwelling on struggles, our perspective shifts. Expressing appreciation for the good people in our lives strengthens those relationships, creating a cycle of mutual encouragement and support. Over time, these small yet powerful choices lead to lasting transformation. A life enriched with positivity becomes one filled with confidence, purpose, and fulfillment. Final thoughts. The lifelong impact of good people. The influence of positive individuals goes far beyond a single conversation or moment. Their presence shapes how we think, feel, and navigate life. They provide the support needed to overcome obstacles, the encouragement to pursue dreams, and the wisdom to grow into the best version of ourselves. Choosing to surround ourselves with good people is one of the most powerful decisions we can make. Their influence becomes a guiding force, steering us towards success, happiness, and inner peace. As we continue on our journey, we must also strive to be a source of positivity for others. Just as good people have transformed our lives, we too have the power to uplift and inspire those around us. By sharing kindness, encouragement, and wisdom, we create a ripple effect of positivity that extends beyond our own lives, touching countless others in the process. The world needs more light, more encouragement, and more hope. Be the person who brings those qualities into the lives of others, just as good people have done for you. Chapter 6. Balancing Relationships. Protecting peace while embracing positivity. The influence of relationships. Every relationship shapes us. Some lift us, others drain us. True balance comes from embracing uplifting connections, while setting boundaries with negativity. Avoiding toxic people isn't always possible, but managing their impact is within our control. Recognizing relationship types, uplifters, those who inspire, support, and encourage growth. Challengers, those who offer constructive criticism to push us forward. Drainers, those who complain, manipulate, or create negativity. Unintentional negatives, well-meaning people whose fears limit our potential. Understanding these groups helps us manage emotional investment wisely. Setting boundaries without guilt. Limit exposure to negativity. Choose when and how you engage. Redirect negative conversations. Keep interaction solution-focused. Say no when needed. Protecting peace isn't selfish, it's necessary. Prioritize self-care. A strong mind resists external negativity. Boundaries aren't walls, they are filters for energy preservation. Dealing with negativity without losing yourself. Stay neutral. Don't react emotionally to toxic behavior. Don't force change. Some people resist growth. Let them be. Reframe the experience. Use negativity as a lesson in patience. Counterbalance negativity. Spend time with positive influences. Mastering emotional detachment ensures that negativity doesn't consume us. Being a source of positivity without overextending. Inspire by example. Actions speak louder than words. Support, but don't absorb burdens. Offer guidance without losing yourself. Give wisely. Focus your energy where it's valued. Positivity is powerful, but only when balanced with self-preservation. Creating a positive personal environment, mindset, gratitude, self-awareness, and solution-focused thinking create resilience. Physical space, clean surroundings, uplifting content, and mindful activities shape emotions. Social circle, surround yourself with people who elevate, not drain, your energy. A strong environment reinforces emotional well-being and personal growth. Final thoughts. Mastering relationship balance. You can't eliminate negativity, but you can control its impact. Choose relationships that empower you, set boundaries with those that drain you, and cultivate an environment that nurtures peace. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, It's essential for a fulfilling life. Chapter 7. How People Shape Our Thoughts and Actions. Introduction. The hidden power of influence. The people we spend time with affect the way we think, feel, and act. Sometimes, we don't even notice it. A kind word can lift our spirits, while constant negativity can drain us. Influence is like water. It seeps in slowly but changes everything over time. Knowing how others shape our minds helps us make better choices. This chapter explains how influence works and how to surround ourselves with people who push us towards success instead of holding us back. Why we absorb other people's energy. We naturally pick up the emotions and habits of those around us. If we stay with motivated and happy people, we start feeling the same way. If we're always around complainers and negative minds, their energy rubs off on us. How influence works. Emotions spread fast. If someone is always stressed or complaining, we start feeling the same way. If they're positive, we feel lighter. Habits are contagious. If our friends wake up early and work hard, we'll feel motivated to do the same. If they waste time, we'll slowly pick up that habit too. What we hear, we believe. If people keep telling us we can't do something, we might start believing it. But if they encourage us, we feel stronger. Choosing the right people protects our peace and helps us grow. Positive influence. The people who help us become better. Good people bring out the best in us. They support our dreams, lift us when we're down, and remind us of our strengths. Signs of positive people. They encourage us to aim higher. They correct us with love, not criticism. They make us feel hopeful, not helpless. They believe in us, even when we doubt ourselves. Spending time with these people makes life easier and more meaningful. Negative influence. The silent enemy of growth. Some people do the opposite. They make us feel small, fill our minds with doubts, or drag us into unnecessary problems. Their negativity may not be obvious at first, but over time, it drains our confidence and happiness. Signs of negative people. They complain about everything but never change. They discourage new ideas and dreams. They create unnecessary drama and stress. They make us feel guilty for wanting better things. Avoiding negativity doesn't mean being rude. It means protecting ourselves from energy that slows us down. How to control who influences you. We can't always choose who we meet, but we can control how much we let them affect us. Spend more time with positive people. Their energy will strengthen you. Limit time with negative people. Don't let their words take root in your mind. Choose mentors wisely. Learn from those who have the life and mindset you admire. Trust your gut. If someone's energy feels heavy, take a step back. Protecting our energy is the key to a peaceful and successful life. Final thoughts. Build your circle wisely. Life is too short to let negativity pull us down. The right people will inspire us, while the wrong ones will drain us. Choosing our company wisely means choosing our future wisely. Surround yourself with those who push you forward, and you'll go farther than you ever imagined. Chapter 8. Protecting your peace. Keeping a strong mind in a negative world. Why peace of mind matters. Life is full of challenges. Some come from people around us, others from our own thoughts. In a world where negativity spreads fast, protecting our peace is more important than ever. A peaceful mind helps us make better decisions, stay happy, and live a meaningful life. But peace doesn't just happen. We have to create it and guard it. This chapter is about how to keep your mind strong, avoid unnecessary stress, and build a life where negativity has no power over you. Understanding what steals your peace. Many things can disturb our inner peace. Some are obvious, like toxic people or stressful situations. Others are hidden, like overthinking, self-doubt, or negative habits we don't even notice. Common peace stealers, negative people, complainers, manipulators, and energy drainers. Overthinking, worrying too much about things we can't control. Unrealistic expectations, trying to please everyone or be perfect. Social media noise, comparing our lives to others and feeling not good enough, holding on to the past, reliving old pain instead of moving forward. The first step to protecting our peace is identifying what's stealing it. How to build a strong mindset. A strong mind is like a shield. It protects us from unnecessary stress and negativity. But we must train it, just like a muscle. Ways to strengthen your mind. Control your focus. Pay attention to things that make you feel good, not bad. Practice gratitude. Thinking about what you have, rather than what you lack, creates peace. Let go of what you can't control. Some things are beyond your power. Accept and move on. Stay away from gossip and drama. Protect your energy from unnecessary negativity. Develop a morning routine. How you start your day affects your mindset. Start with peace, not stress. A peaceful mind isn't about having a perfect life. It's about managing life. Setting boundaries to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your emotions. Some people only bring stress, and it's okay to distance yourself. Setting boundaries means choosing what you allow into your life. How to set healthy boundaries. Say no without guilt. You don't have to agree to everything. Limit time with negative people. You can love someone from a distance. Control your reactions. Not everything needs a response. Silence is also powerful. Create me time. Spend time alone to recharge and clear your mind. Peace comes when we stop letting others control our emotions. Finding peace in a busy world. Life is fast, and stress is everywhere. But even in the chaos, we can create calm moments. Simple ways to find peace daily. Take deep breaths. It instantly relaxes your body and mind. Spend time in nature. Walk, sit, or just breathe fresh air. Reduce social media use. Less scrolling, more living. Surround yourself with positivity. Read, listen, and talk about uplifting things. Do things you love. Hobbies bring joy and calmness. Peace isn't found in a place. It's created in your mind. Final thoughts. Peace is a choice. We can't control the world, but we can control how we react to it. Protecting your peace isn't selfish. It's necessary. When your mind is at peace, your life becomes clearer, happier, and more meaningful. Choose peace every day. Let go of what drains you. Focus on what strengthens you. In the end, a peaceful mind leads to a peaceful life. Chapter 9. The Power of Letting Go, Releasing Negativity for a Better Life. Letting go to make room for positivity. Throughout this book, we've explored how good people bring light into our lives and how negative people can weigh us down. But there's something just as important as recognizing the people who influence us. It's learning to let go of the burdens that prevent us from fully embracing the good. No matter how many positive people surround us, if we are holding on to pain, resentment, or fear, their presence alone won't be enough to heal us. Letting go is not about forgetting. It's about freeing ourselves from the emotional weight that keeps us from moving forward. Often, we hold on to past hurts, mistakes, and toxic relationships because they feel familiar. Even if they cause pain, we become attached to them because they are a part of our story. But to truly welcome growth, we must be willing to release what no longer serves us. Only then can we create space for happiness, self-discovery, and the relationships that genuinely uplift us. This chapter explores why letting go is necessary, why it can be so difficult, and how we can take meaningful steps toward emotional freedom. Why do we hold on? If letting go was easy, everyone would do it without hesitation. But the truth is, releasing negativity is one of the hardest things we can do. It often feels like giving up control or erasing a part of our past. But why do we struggle so much to let go? 1. Fear of the unknown. Sometimes, we hold on to painful experiences because they are familiar. We wonder, what if I let go and things don't get better? The fear of the unknown can be scarier than staying in discomfort. 2. Attachment to pain. Our struggles shape us, and sometimes we feel that letting go of them means losing a part of ourselves. We may believe that our hardships define us, but they don't. 3. Hope for change. In relationships, we often hold on to people who hurt us because we believe they will change. But waiting for someone to become better at the cost of our own peace is never the answer. 4. Guilt and regret. We replay past mistakes and wonder what we could have done differently. But no amount of guilt can change the past. Only learning from it can shape the future. 5. Desire for closure. Many times, we struggle to let go because we never got the apology, explanation, or closure we wanted. But sometimes, closure is a choice we have to give ourselves. Understanding why we hold on to negativity is the first step to letting it go. How holding on affects us. When we cling to things that no longer serve us, we unknowingly block ourselves from growth and happiness. Here's how carrying emotional burdens affects different areas of our lives. Our mental peace. Unresolved pain creates stress, anxiety, and overthinking. It keeps our minds stuck in the past instead of allowing us to enjoy the present. Our relationships. Holding on to past hurt can make us guarded, untrusting, or even bitter. This prevents us from forming healthy relationships with the good people around us. Our confidence. Carrying self-doubt or regret from past failures can make us afraid to take new opportunities. Our physical health. Stress and emotional pain often manifest in physical symptoms, such as headaches, fatigue, or even weakened immunity. The longer we hold on to negativity, the more it controls us. But once we start letting go, we begin to feel lighter, happier, and more open to life's possibilities. Steps to let go and move forward. Letting go is not a single decision, it's a process. But with time and effort, we can release what no longer serves us and move toward a life filled with peace and positivity. 1. Accept what cannot be changed. One of the most powerful things we can do is accept that the past is done. We cannot change what happened, but we can choose how we respond to it. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen?" to me, ask, "What can I learn from this?" 2. Forgive. Even without an apology, forgiveness is not about justifying someone's actions. It's about freeing ourselves from resentment. Holding on to anger only hurts us, not the other person. We don't need an apology to move on. We need to decide that our peace matters more than our pain. 3. Distance yourself from toxic influences. If someone constantly brings negativity into your life, it's okay to set boundaries or walk away. We cannot change people, but we can choose who we allow in our space. 4. Reframe negative thoughts. The way we think shapes our reality. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, shift your focus to what can go right. Every challenge carries a lesson, and every ending creates room for a new beginning. 5. Practice self-love and compassion. Be kind to yourself. You are human, and you are allowed to make mistakes, change, and grow. Treat yourself with the same understanding and encouragement you would give a loved one. 6. Focus on the present. Letting go means shifting our attention from the past to the present. What can you do today that will bring you peace? How can you make the most of this moment? When we start appreciating the now, the weight of the past naturally begins to fade, creating a life free from negativity. Once we let go of what no longer serves us, we must protect our peace by maintaining a positive mindset. Surround yourself with good people. The company you keep shapes your energy and emotions. Engage in activities that bring you joy. A peaceful mind is built by focusing on what uplifts you. Learn to say no. Your time and energy are valuable. Spend them wisely. Trust the process. Every experience, good or bad, contributes to your growth. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means making room for something better. Final thoughts. Freedom begins within. Letting go is one of the most powerful things we can do for ourselves. It's not about pretending the past didn't happen. It's about choosing not to let it control our future. When we release pain, grudges, and negativity, we open ourselves to a life filled with joy, peace, and meaningful connections. As we continue this journey, remember, good people can only truly impact us when we allow ourselves to be open to their presence. When we let go of what drags us down, we create space for positivity, love, and growth, because the moment you let go, you finally become free.